MV Agusta Brutale 800 may be one of the entry-level bikes launched by the Italian superbike manufacturer later this year in India. We take a look at how it stacks up against two bikes in a similar price bracket, and with comparable power output come November. Legendary Italian superbike brand MV Agusta will launch their bikes in India in association with the Kinetic Group. Imported as completely built units, CBUs, the MV Agusta range will though come at a price. And one of the entry-level bikes expected is the MV Agusta Brutale 800. The Brutale 800 is not a litre-class bike, unlike the Triumph and the Kawasaki in the spec comparison. But the Brutale 800 makes comparable power to both the Speed Triple and the Z1000 and will be sold in India in a similar price bracket. The MV Agusta Brutale 800 clearly has an edge in the looks department with its all-muscle naked street presence. Even standing still, the Brutale 800 screams out performance and looks stunning from any angle. Mass-forward design, dominated by the almost completely exposed 3-cylinder engine, cradled by the distinctive trellis frame on top and the compact exhaust system underneath, further adds to the striking road presence of the MV Agusta Brutale 800. The Kawasaki Z1000 has its own unique personality. One glance and the ferocious, predatory looks of the Z1000 are certain to demand a closer look at this Japanese road warrior. Raw appeal, animal aggression and rippling muscles, that should more or less sum up the Kawasaki Z1000's looks. It may not be a thing of beauty for many, but the Kawasaki certainly has enough street presence to demand awe and admiration. Looks are subjective, and this is particularly true for the Triumph Speed Triple. The bug-eyed Triumph may not appeal to everyone, and to some it may even be odd-looking. In fact, the Speed Triple was also one of the original production street fighters, when the trend of stripping fared sport bikes down to their elemental core, when the first naked streets were born. It's more or less a love-it-hated styling, but there's no ignoring the street fighter. That would make the Brutale 800 cost anything between Rs 12-14 lakh, and that makes it an expensive choice. Will exotic looks, high-tech engine and a legendary name make the Brutale 800 a success story? We're certainly looking forward to November 2017.